Hi Taurus, and welcome to your reading. This is a bit of a different and unique reading than I typically do. This is going to look at the door that's about to open for you, starting in July all the way out to 3 months, okay? Because time's very fluid. So between July and September, there's a door opening for you, Taurus. Now, I'm going to do a full reading, okay? But while I'm doing that reading, Taurus, I want you to decide which statue you are feeling most drawn into. Divine Feminine, Mother Earth Gaia, the Angel, Buddha, or Divine Masculine, because these represent the doorways that are potentials for you guys. Now, when I'm pulling the doorways, you don't need to skip to, where you're feeling most drawn, because Taurus, all doorways are potentials for you, okay? However, the statue you are most drawn to is the highest potential for you at this time when you're viewing this video, okay? And sometimes you might need to walk through Gaia's doorway to get to a Divine Masculine's doorway, okay? So all of these are potentials for you, but the one you're feeling most drawn into, Taurus, is your starting point, the door that's about to open for you, the most likely potential, okay? So I'm going to start this off by pulling some dice, and I will pull a card specifically for each statue. You don't need to worry about that, but we've got to see the story behind it first and why, whatever door is about to open. Okay, Taurus, so let's see. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands with the stars. That is very promising to start your reading off. Ten of Wands is feeling overwhelmed, stretched beyond your means, just really tired, bogged down, carrying a very heavy load and weight on your back. And that could be just in life, it could be emotionally, mentally, we're all going through different things. So Taurus, this here, whatever this Ten of Wands is for you, there's some magic coming in with the stars, okay? That's healing. That's wishes. That's your load getting lightened, okay? So that's very promising to start your reading off. And interesting, next out, look at that. We have the Ace of Wands and then the Two of Wands, okay? That's great. That's finally like energy has taken root, and now it's there's more adding to it. It's the Wands isn't exactly moving into solid form yet, but Taurus, there is some energy behind the scenes, that magic that I was talking about, like the beginning has started, and through July there's more adding to it, which ultimately allows you to walk through your door. And also, Taurus, with this, I feel like kind of what I said is like you're going to walk through one of these doors, which ultimately leads you to one of the other doors that is represented in this reading, okay? With those two coming out like that. I love it. The Ace turns into the Two. All right, and lastly, we have is that the 10? Yep, the 10 of Pentacles with the Tower. All right, so there's another 10 going on for you, Taurus, and 10s are all about completions and endings, and you have the Ace here. So you guys are definitely due to walk through a new door, and some of you, this could just be almost like life-changing, rags to riches story for some of you. Others of you, this is talking about perhaps there's a move coming up, and this could be like you're moving into your dream house, or maybe you're moving into your first home, like you've always been in apartments and now you're moving into an actual house. This could be like you're going to be a first-time homeowner or buyer, or maybe you've always had roommates. Like some Tauruses out there, there's definitely a change to where you're living, and maybe this is even where you're going to move to like another state or another country. Some of you also, this could involve your career, and there may be a huge shift and change, but it's for the positive, Taurus, okay? With everything that's come out, it's for the positive. And it's like you could be, I don't know, maybe you just land this job and you're making a lot more money than you ever were before. You're getting a big promotion or raise or bonus at your job. You know, it's just shocking. It's like big change, but in a very positive sense with that Ten of Pentacles. So some of you change in residence, or a nice big increase in change to finances. The weight, the heaviness of some burden in your life really getting lifted up off you. Those of you who have been feeling really alone, it's like you're finally getting some support and that you've needed. This could be, you know, you're making a new connection, business connection, spiritual companion. I don't see like a whole lot of romance going on in here, but it is a general reading. So maybe some of you, this is like you've been single for a long time and now all of that's changing. You know, some of you could be moving in with a partner. It's just you have 2 tens here and then this ace in the center. So I feel like there's more than one thing in your life, Taurus, that's about to change. Like you have 2 different doors that you are about to walk through. That's going to be a lot different experience than where you've been and what you've been going through. So let's pull some more cards. All right, so look at that. Balance is being restored to you. The heavy load and burden is going to be lightened or lifted in some capacity with Temperance coming out like that, Taurus. Nice. Next out is strength. And to me, this is talking about how this ace is turning into the 2, which is you receiving support, you making new connections, energies coming together to help support your cause, whatever you're trying, you know, to achieve, accomplish here. It's like it's there, Taurus. You are going to be solid as a rock. And last out, we have the Devil here. And to me, this is speaking more of like the intensity and shockingness of the change, very unexpected, but it's like shifting you into a much more positive place, Taurus. It really is. And I love that all of these that came out were major arcanas. The next one out would actually be the 9 of Cups, which is like happiness, wish fulfillment, emotional contentment, okay? Things really going in your favor, working out for you. Other people that could potentially be involved could be a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, a Leo, or a potential Capricorn, okay? But Taurus, it's like the overall message here is those of you who have been feeling like you're carrying a very heavy load in some capacity, that is the energy that's shifting. That is the door that's opening. And where it leads you, obviously, is different places, but it's life getting easier, lighter, better, not feeling so heavy, so bogged down, stressed, overwhelmed, overextended, okay? It's like there's support coming in for Taurus. So let's pull an animal card here to see which animal spirit would like to offer us some guidance and information about what's going on for you guys. Oh, wow. You guys got the Lion, higher calling. Aries also received the Lion, Taurus. And so because you have strength and now you have the Lion, very strong indication a Leo could be involved. But more than that, Taurus, this is time for your empowerment. This is time for you to stand out, for you to be in the spotlight, okay? It says you have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Look at that, Taurus. You are a powerhouse, okay, over these next 3 months. And you have support coming in to help you, to uplift you. I don't know. It's just, Taurus, somebody's on your side here, okay? Whether that's like a new connection coming in, somebody in your workplace really noticing you and choosing to elevate you and, you know, advertise you, sponsor you, promote you, talk highly of you. It's just there is support here for Taurus where there's been no support in the past, okay? And that allows your life to really even out and balance out, and things not feel so intense and like you're just in the grind and there's like no light of day. That's what the overall message is for you. So let's pull some cards to see which doorways. And remember, all of these are potentials for you, Taurus, but especially like I feel like you walk through one and it opens your energy up to one of these other doors just because of what we saw. So remember, all of these are potentials for you and offer you information, but the statue you are most drawn to is your highest potential right now. Okay, so we have two cards that are a bit of like bonus information because they jumped out. So let's see what these doorways are and then we'll look at those. Okay, so Divine Feminine is offering true connection, companionship, friendship, soul companion, somebody who's on your side, who has your back, who speaks highly of you, who's noticing you, your energy, your effort, helping to elevate you, you know, Taurus. So those of you who were attracted to Divine Feminine, behind her is true blue friendships and connections, and we see that here where you're getting the support that you finally need. Okay, through Gaia we have banished fear, so she is offering a doorway to a better mental and emotional health. Okay, and this really starts, Taurus, within, where you make the decision, like you say out to the universe, I'm really scattered, I'm overwhelmed, you know, what do I got to do to help balance myself? Because with banished fear, the one thing that going on in your world, Taurus, is fear or fear-based thoughts and emotions are holding you back, and the doorway through Gaia is where that no longer exists, and you're feeling the courage and the power of this lion energy, and you know, owning yourself and claiming what you deserve. So she, Mother Earth Gaia, is offering a doorway to kind of leave an old version of yourself behind and step into your empowerment, where fear or fear-based thoughts and emotions have no power to trigger you or control you and the choices that you make. The angel is offering a doorway for you to really stand out, to be noticed, but this goes back to that support that I'm talking about, where somebody is seeing you, Taurus. They're seeing what you're doing, whether that's in the workplace, in your family, in your community. Maybe some of you might be on social media, some sort of platform like that. The angel here, like walking through that doorway, Taurus, if you're most led to her, there is a lot of creativity and unique ideas and style that's going to come to you for you to really stand out, be noticed. But again, it goes back to that support where I just feel like naturally somebody's going to see you, your energy, your efforts, wherever this is playing out, and really have some honor, admiration, and appreciation for you, and speak positively of you, very highly of you, try to promote you and open doors for you. Some of you may be totally aware of this, and for others of you, this is more in the background, but if you felt most attracted to the angel, it is time for you to be at the top of your game and really stand out, you know, however that's speaking to you. It's like she offers you that, where you're number one, you're on top. Buddha is talking about prosperity. So this here is, I feel, kind of this crazy shakeup to your finances, or to your resources, where if you were struggling, all of a sudden, boom, it's like this complete change to your situation. Again, there could be all these ideas, money-making opportunities, different things showing up along your path. This here, Buddha's offering money. He's talking about your resources, your finances, this 10 of Pentacles, and working very hard for it, okay? But if you're willing, it's like you just get this break out of nowhere, and the waterfall, it's like abundance of resources, of, you know, money, of prosperity, just whatever it is for you, huge increase, okay? Taurus, it really feels about money for me with Buddha, but that is the doorway Buddha is offering, is the doorway to some money. So if you're most attracted to him, expect an increase to your finances. And Divine Masculine is offering you information that you are not aware of right now, okay? That is the doorway that Divine Masculine is talking about. And so those of you most attracted to Divine Masculine, you must walk through that door first and gain all that insight and information. And in that process, it opens up another doorway for you, you know, to this prosperity, to increase abundance, you know, but there's just some things you don't know, Taurus. And if you were most led to Divine Masculine, that to me is you're about to come into a lot of information and insights that you were not previously aware of, which, you know, allows you to connect the dots or come up with different ideas, make certain choices, which ultimately better you in the long run, especially financially. Okay, so those of you who are like interested in investing things or stocks, anything like that, really take the time to learn about it, because I think you could be really prosperous at it, okay? I feel Buddha and Divine Masculine are kind of hand in hand. It's like, go through this door, learn all you need to know about what it is that you're trying to do, and then it leads you to prosperity because you'll be able to execute it precisely. And maybe it's like, whatever you're doing, just find a different niche, find out information, you know, ways that people aren't doing or saying things, and that's your ticket. It's, you know, something that you are not aware of yet, Taurus, okay? It's like you've got to come into that awareness, and that's the door that you are about to walk through, is all of that information, which is going to allow the process to snowball, which leads you to prosperity and standing out. You're no longer afraid. You know, there's a lot of prosperity flowing, and that helps banish fears. So as an overall message for you guys, listen, I really feel that, you know, these next 3 months are a time of deepening connections, you know, who's truly in your tribe and who is not, getting rid of small thoughts of yourself, banishing fear, fear-based emotion, thoughts or actions, because it's time for you to really stand out and be in the spotlight, okay? Because Leo, the lion, that's the 5th house, that is standing out, that is being noticed, that's being in the limelight. So those of you that have, you know, creative abilities, artistic talents, it's really time to focus on that. And if you were drawn into the angel, these next 3 months could really offer you different opportunities to be noticed, to get a lot of exposure, okay? So Taurus, over the next 3 months, I do feel like there's a lot of shifting, and again, some of you may be relocating, even with the balloons there, the angel, those of you where this could be about move, if you were attracted to her, she's the one that's talking about that the most, just because of the image that you see. But also, Taurus, this is a calming of emotions where you're not feeling so pulled and stretched, okay? So bonus energy, watching, let's rethink, change. So to me, let's rethink is talking a lot about Gaia and Divine Masculine energy, where you know, if you have a lot of anxiety and fear, it's time to conquer that and overcome it and reclaim your personal power and step into your courage, because you will be an unstoppable force in that space, okay? Those of you with the Divine Masculine, this is like, you know, you've really got to inform yourself and expose yourself to certain things, and that's going to change your mind and your perception about stuff. Ultimately, those of you who are wanting to be known and seen and heard and recognized, there are people watching, and the person watching is going to be one of the people that comes to your aid, that helps you to open this door for you, okay? Especially through the angel here. So Taurus, these two being your bonus, like, advice, information, just remember, you never know who is watching. You don't. Don't be afraid. Claim your power, because with the stars here and the lion and standing out, I mean, that's like fame, okay? Capricorn represents the 10th house, which is your reputation and status in the world. So Taurus, those of you that have these really big dreams, regardless of what door you are most attracted to, it's time to really believe in yourself and believe that somebody is going to see you and you are going to get noticed, because I see it in your reading, okay? Some of you need connections. Some of you need more encouragement. Some of you just need to, curtail your style a little bit. Some of you need to believe in the prosperity that is there and available for you. And some of you, there's a bit more that you need to learn in order to manifest this dream. But Taurus, these are your doors over the next 3 months, okay? These are all potentials for you, but which one you are most drawn to today is your highest potential for today, which means, you can have real connections that support you and honor you. You can have a lifestyle where fear does not dictate, where you are confident and sure of yourself. You can have, being a star, standing out, being in the spotlight, being famous. You can have financial abundance and prosperity. It's there. But, and then with this, there are things that you're gonna know that's just gotta come to you. Your consciousness, just an expansion of your current knowledge or belief system. So to me, Divine Masculine, having inform yourself, and then these two coming out, the biggest advice here, Taurus, is what is it that you need to know and understand? Or if this is about fear-based thoughts and emotions, what do you need to do to overcome that? It's like, what do you need to do to make this happen for you? Because Taurus, these are your potentials. They are there for you, okay? You can walk through these doors, any one of them, over these next 3 months. But it's all about you, okay? And what you choose, what you think, and you decide for yourself. These energies are just your potential. So you see what's being offered to you, I say grab it and go with it. All right, Taurus, let's pull a final advice card here. All right, detox, the dandelion. So Taurus, this coming out tells me that I really feel this is in the mental body, just because of let's rethink. Like this here, to me, the advice is believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Cut off any connection that's not part of your tribe, that makes you insecure, makes you doubt yourself. Look at what the very next one out would be. Cleanse. Aries also got this along with the lion, okay? So if you have an Aries rising or Aries moon, I highly recommend you also check out Aries' video. It's kind of similar to yours. But listen, Taurus, with detox and cleanse, yeah, this is get the bad connections out of your life, really work on your belief system, inform yourself, because your mind is everything. And man, there is so much potential here for you, just like connections, being very confident, being famous, really standing out, prosperity and abundance. And also, with inform yourself, those of you, if you were really attracted to Divine Masculine and you've been thinking about going back to school or changing your career, that to me is yes, do it. And that's the door opening for you, Taurus, to make that change in your life, okay? It's like what needs to go so that you can rise, Taurus, rise above and stand out and feel happy, confident, and secure. What needs to change in your life? What needs to be detoxed or cleansed out of your mind, your heart, your physical reality? All right? So those are your messages, Taurus. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.